Namaste, friends. Today we are going to do some pranayama, so some breath work and some meditation together. The breath work practices that we're doing today are really here to establish equilibrium, a sense of ease and calm within the nervous system. So essentially they're known as slow rhythms. We're here to slow the nervous system down so that we can experience this feeling of centeredness, groundedness, and wholeness. And those practices combined will lead us into our meditative practice, our meditation at the end, which will incorporate some visualization. So let's begin by just finding a comfortable seat. Make sure you're nice and warm. Cross your legs, finding just an easy pose for you, whether that's a simple cross-legged position or you need some kind of bolster or something underneath the sit bones to give you your lower back some more support. And as you close the eyes, just beginning to find that length through your spine. And start to soften down the face, relax the face completely. And with your attention starting to move inward, let's start to pay attention to our breath. So just noticing the way that your breath is currently moving in and out of your body, noticing its pace, noticing its rhythm. And doing that with a sense of ease, so no control of your breath, no changing of the breath, you're simply bringing your attention to it as it is. Notice in particular if when you inhale your belly is moving away or towards the spine. And as you exhale, whether your belly is moving away from or towards the spine. Just take mental note of that. Moving your awareness a little bit deeper into the physical layers of the body, paying attention to any areas of tenderness or tightness. Anything that you need to take care of through your practice today. At the same time, noticing and perhaps even rejoicing in any parts of the body that are feeling particularly good. And open and flexible. And then moving your awareness now a little bit further into the subtle layers of the body and checking in with your emotions. Paying attention to and just recognizing any emotions that are currently present. And whatever is there, just as you did with your breath, without trying to change it or control it, to make it bigger or to make it smaller, simply recognize your emotional body as it is. Allow what is there to be there. Good. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Notice your belly move away from your spine. Exhale, let the belly move inward. Inhale in through the nostrils. Let the belly get nice and full, perhaps expanding into the sides of the waist. And exhale, allow everything to gently contract inward, in towards your spine. Inhaling again, belly, sides of the waist. Perhaps for some, you can feel the breath expand into the lower back. And exhale, allow everything to contract inward. Inhaling again, full belly, full sides, full back, full expansion, then exhale, gentle contraction inward. Good. Let's inhale again. Let the belly get full, and then start to expand that breath up and into your rib cage. Then as you exhale, let the rib cage contract and the belly move towards the spine. Again, inhale belly, up into the ribs. Then exhale, contracting through the ribs and belly to spine. One more time here, inhale belly, expanding through the ribs. Then exhale, ribs and belly to spine. This time inhaling into your belly, keeping your spine long as you expand into the ribs. Rise the breath right up into your chest. Let your shoulders roll back and down. Exhale, heart space falls, ribs contract, belly moves towards the spine. Again, inhale belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest falls, ribs contract, and belly to spine. Good. Let's continue just like this, starting from the belly, moving that energy, that pranic energy up and into your chest. And then exhale, moving back down again. As you do this and you're breathing into your body, keep ensuring that your spine is long and your face is relaxed. And for some, you might even find that there's space for you to leave a tiny pause at the top of the inhale and at the base of the exhale. And if this is happening naturally for you, if it's a spontaneous retention at the top and a retention at the base, just let it be there. Please don't force anything that is not comfortable. So if holding the breath at the top is not happening spontaneously or in any comfortable way, just leave it out and continue moving with the inhale and the exhale through this 3-part yogic breath. Through this pranayama exercise, which is quite common when you're first learning to practice yoga or even become a teacher, for me, this was a practice that we did a lot to work out what our breath capacity was. In many ways, what the balance between the inhale and the exhale, what part of the belly or the torso we were breathing into, what parts were trickier for us to breathe into, and to over time establish this very smooth, long inhale from the belly up and an exhale back down again. This practice builds your breath capacity and it establishes calm within the nervous system, as will all of these practices today. And if you're feeling particular tight in one area, whether it's the belly, whether it's the ribs, whether it's the heart space, just let that be there for now. Try not to push yourself. Just acknowledge that it's there and move on to the next stage. The more and more you practice these, the more and more you break through those tightnesses, those tensions in the body. Good. Let's just do 2 more full rounds from where you are. Keep the face relaxed, keep the spine long. Tailbone is tucking under and grounding you down. Good. The next time you exhale, let's gently open the eyes. And just take a moment here, either with the eyes still closed, or perhaps you'd like to, your eyes open, or perhaps you'd like to just close them again and just check in with how that practice has made you feel. These pranayama practices work on a very subtle layer in the body. They're working on the subtle energy fields, the pranic energy in the body, the apana, samana, different vayus, different channels of energy in the body. And so after practicing them, to learn what is we need the most and what is most nourishing and effective for us, it's a really effective practice each time you do these to close down the eyes and just take a moment to check in and ask the question, how does that make me feel? If it's bringing ease into your system, fantastic. And if at any point it's creating anxiety or a heightened state, it means you need to ease off in the practice. Perhaps not hold the breath for as long, or extend the breath, the inhale or the exhale for as long. Okay, let's move on to our next practice here. Traditionally, this is practiced in a 4-part rhythm. So Samavriti, which is a square-shaped breath. I like that visualization as you move through it. So we inhale, then we hold, we exhale, and we hold. We inhale, we hold, we exhale, and we hold. The retention at the bottom is one that I would prefer to do with you if we were face to face, because it is one that can stir discomfort depending on what your constitution is or where you're at in your life. So what we're going to do today is drop out that bottom one and make it a triangle. So we inhale up, we'll hold the breath, and then we'll exhale down. Inhale, hold, exhale down. So let's close the eyes. Take a deep inhale in for 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, and from here just beginning to count yourself through. If the retention at the top of the inhale does not work for you, if it is too long or uncomfortable in any way, just drop it out. Likewise, if you are finding after the next 30 seconds to a minute of practice that you have a greater breath capacity than a 3-second inhale, exhale, and retention, you can extend that to 4, perhaps 5 seconds. But please make sure that you don't get fixated on the numbers, that decision is an intuitive choice that comes from the body wanting to express its capacity to breathe, rather than the ego or the mind chasing numbers. So just make your choice. And we'll stay with this for about 2 minutes, just counting this resonance of breath moving in and out, either with or without the hold. You might find, if you are currently on your cycle, your moon cycle, your period, or if there's any people, women here that are pregnant, that a retention, a holding of the breath is uncomfortable. I would advise, if you're pregnant, not to hold a retention. And if you're on your cycle, experiment with it and see what works for you. Rule of comfort, rule of pranayama is that you are looking for a sense of ease, of comfort. Let's just do 3 more complete rounds from wherever you are. No need to rush or pick up your pace, just really take your time. And just softening that urgency that so many of us have trapped in our nervous system to rush. So just take your time. Finish the rounds, let them be complete. Okay, so that should be enough time for all of us to finish there. So again, just taking a moment with your eyes closed to check inward. And ask yourself, how does that practice make me feel? And if you're not attuned to the energy in your body just yet, notice the quality of your physical body. Notice the current quality of your breath, the quality of your mind. Notice whether or not you feel calm. And we do this as a way to check in with our practice and evaluate how we're going, rather than to measure any kind of success. So if you have still done those practices and there's still a sense of discomfort or agitation in the body, just bring some compassion to yourself and allow that to be there. It is completely natural when working with the energy body that you can unlock things that want to move up and out. So just hold that space and allow that to happen. Okay, let's open the eyes so we can get some direction for our last practice here. So we're going to take our hand, this can be done in 2 ways, Vishnu Mudra or the mudra that we're going to take today. We're going to all do the same today. So we're going to take your index finger and your middle finger of the right hand and place it right there on your 3rd eye. And your thumb is going to block your right nostril. So it looks just like that. And then you're going to close down the eyes. Inhale in through your left nostril. Then block the left nostril with the ring finger, release and exhale through the right. Inhaling right. Block, exhale left. Inhaling left. Block, exhale right. Inhale right. Block, exhaling left. And from here, remaining with your eyes closed and in this practice, we'll be here for about 2 minutes today, which will set us for a couple of minutes of quiet, seated meditation. So this practice is known as Nadi Shodhana, and it translates as alternate nostril breathing. And it was working to essentially balance left and right hemisphere of the brain, which is symbolic of the 2 main nadis or channels of energy that operate on the left and the right side, that hold different qualities. The right side of the body, which governs the left side of the brain, holds a sense of commitment and stability, a sense of action. And the left is symbolic of anything that moves. It's the more mysterious layers of the body that tap into our intuitive nature, and it governs the right side of the brain, so the opposite side of the brain. And when I personally practice this, I am practicing to bring together my logical mind and my intuitive mind. So the mind that moves in a linear line and likes structure, thrives within structure. And the part of my mind that thrives within boundlessness and creativity and intuition. So as you practice this with a gentle connection of your fingers to your third eye, just feel those two breaths as you balance the left and the right, the inhale and the exhale. Smooth breath coming in, smooth breath going out, and looking for a balance from left to right. A balance from left to right, so you're matching the length of your inhale and your exhale, and you're balancing the left and the right. We'll just be here for another couple of rounds. The next time you exhale through your left nostril, so the next time you exhale through your left nostril, let that be the end of your practice. And take a moment here again with your eyes closed just to drop your palms either into your lap or palms face down. Length through your spine, softness through your face and through your body. And check in. How does that practice make you feel? What does this Nadi Shodhana, this alternate nostril breathing, do for your nervous system? What does it do for your state of mind? Your sense of peace and calm? Inquiring from a place of curiosity rather than judgment. Good, let's take our awareness to the base of the spine now. And I would like you to visualize a tiny bright ball of light sitting right at the base of your tailbone. And as you inhale, that ball of light moves up through the spine, travels through the spine all the way through the back of the neck, up and into the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, it moves all the way back down again, back down into the tailbone. You inhale, the ball of light moves up. And exhale, moving back down. So we'll just be here for a couple of minutes, keeping the body as still as you can. Keep the face soft and focus your mind on the breath and this visualization of this ball of light moving up through your spine, Sushumna, the central channel in the body, and exhaling it back down again. Enjoying that lengthening it gives you at the top of the inhale through the crown and the groundedness that it offers at the base of the tailbone, the base of the exhale. Inhaling, your belly is moving away from your spine, getting full and expanding. Exhale, belly is contracting. Just a few more rounds of breath here. No rush, just take your time. One final deep breath in and a complete breath out. Take a moment here again with your eyes closed to check in with how you're feeling, the qualities within your breath, within the sensations of your body, within the qualities of your mind. Good, let's bring the hands to the heart space into Anjali Mudra. Just taking a moment here, if there is an intention or a quality that you would like to bring through into your evening or through into your day, whatever time you are practicing this practice, just allow that to come up into your mind's eye and feel it down into your heart space. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you for practicing with me today. I will see you soon.